Hello, it's Eva here. I'm, as you can tell, a tad bit irritated about all of this stuff that's going around. I've been going over the issue of, things that are the issues with transgenders and the life we live nowadays. And I'm sorry, camera adjusting. And the criticism and the life that we lead and the hard crap that we go through, okay? I'm just going to make the explanation quick of what this video is about. Basically, the 31st of this last month, right at the beginning, or right at the end of the year, beginning of this year, we had a bill put into Washington State for the rollback on the bathroom rules. Now, I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to this or know anything about it. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it just pisses me off all the hell. So I'm gonna go over just like the, and I'm gonna say this as simple as possible, the most peaceful towards transgenders that I could possibly go through, because you would not believe the fucking articles that I read. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. I want to punch some of these freaking writers, like, seriously. Absolutely ridiculous. Just really absolutely ridiculous. Just, okay. So this one's in the Daily Signal, and it was the most probably peaceful one that I could probably find, alright? So I'm going to go over this with you guys as fast as I possibly can. Pressure is mounting in the state capitol for lawmakers to undo a divisive new rule that allows transgender individuals to use bathrooms, locker rooms, and other gender-segregated facilities and sexual individuals. And they're being. People do not understand the magnitude of the rules they are making. Jill Wade, the mother of two from Spanaway, Washington, told the Daily Signal. Nobody had any idea in the public meetings that were going on because they weren't on their site. Wade is part of the group of conservative Christians working to inform the public of the new rules and pressure lawmakers to scale them back. More people knew about the rules. Wade believes more people would be fighting against them. Okay, first of all, conservative Christian. That's all I'm going to say. I come from Nebraska, okay? I know conservative Christians very well. I'll put it to you this way. I wasn't allowed to be me until I moved here to Washington. Otherwise, I would have paid hundreds of thousands of dollars just to be me. Yes. Okay, here we go. Human Rights Commission, which is tasked to handle discrimination complaints in the state, branding the rule as an update or clarification for Washington 2006 anti-discrimination law, while intended to protect transgender individuals from discrimination. Some feel that the updates came at expense of others' personal privacy and comfort. Already, two Republican state legislators, Doug Erickson and Graham Hunt, were to reserve the regulations through legislative actions. On Wednesday at the state capitol, they explained how they plan to do so. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to get to the important stuff here. With this bill, Erickson aims to leave sensitive decisions about the use of sex-segregated facilities by transgender individuals in the local businesses, schools, and communities. That means me pissing in a public fucking bathroom. Isn't that a unique thought? That the individual businesses, individual school districts can make the choice that are best for them, Erickson sarcastically asked. His policy is not an issue of being scared, but rather a way of adhering to the social expectations. I believe that when I drop my kids off at school or when I take them to a private gym, I have the right to expect that the men will use the men's locker room and the women will use the women's locker room. I shouldn't have to worry about my young daughters having to come face to face with things they shouldn't have not exposed to them at their age. Daddy, you're taking a shower? Haven't been exposed to it at their age. I believe that when I drop my kids off at school... Oh, sorry, I already read that. Erickson has hopes to pass his one-paragraph bill to the Republican-controlled Senate before Washington legislative session ends March 10th. One paragraph. That's all you gotta fucking say. Okay, just making sure. There's a broad-based support to repeal this rule. It transcends policy, ideology, makeup, identification, Erickson said. People can read it in 30 seconds. We can correct grave overstep by the government agency. So if I'm not wearing makeup and my hair's up and I'm wearing a baseball cap because I have a dick, I'm considered a male? Yeah, don't think so. Graham Hunt, conservative from Orting, Washington, wants to go even further, correcting what he said considers grave overstep by the government agency. Repealing is great because it undoes what happened, Hunt told the Daily Signal minutes before dropping his own bill addressing the updated rules. But I don't think it preserves or protects to prevent this from happening again in another way. On Wednesday, at the state capitol, Hunt introduced a bill that bans transgender individuals from using bathrooms, locker rooms, showers, or saunas if such individuals are pre-operative or non-operative or otherwise genitalia have different gender from which the facility is segregated. I've tried to make this about the genitalia. If you don't have the parts, if you don't have the plumbing, then you don't go in. The legislation... Okay. I have to. I can't do this. I really can't. So... explain to me really fast here, because I just need this. If somebody could fucking explain this to me, and yes, this is probably the most you've ever heard me cuss. If someone can please explain this to me. I've asked for this before in another video, but if somebody could please explain this to me. So, I don't look like a woman. Do you think of me as a woman, or do you think of me as a man? The deal is I look like a woman. I dress like a woman. I act like a woman. I walk, talk. I pretty much am. I mean, I am. I'm a woman. Now, just because I can't afford an expensive ass fucking surgery, you're gonna tell me that I have to use the men's bathroom? Please explain to me how that makes me fucking safe. That I have to use the men's bathroom. In what life does that make that safe for me? The case of transgender being sexual deviants or being on the sexual offenders list is almost fucking null and void. We don't want to hurt people. We in no way want to hurt anyone. We just want to be ourselves. How is that so hard to understand? That we just want to be us. Just like you just want to be you. We're not here to hurt anyone. We are parents. We are mothers. We are fathers. We are sons. We are daughters. We are people. I'm not going to go and use the men's bathroom because my genitalia doesn't say that I'm a female. I'm sorry. I'll piss right in the middle of both of the bathrooms. No problem with it. And then I'll show you my tits while I'm doing it. Anyways, I need the public to just think about this whole thing. Like, really. We're not sexual predators, okay? And if we saw a man in the women's bathroom, yeah, we would do the same fucking thing that you would, okay? We would. We would seriously do the same fucking thing. Because to be honest with you, a lot of us have been sexually molested. Why don't you fucking ask us? We go through a lot of shit. And we go through a lot of hard shit. And we deal with a lot of bullshit. Just to be who we are. Stop. Quit hating us. We don't hate you guys. We're just sincerely pissed off that you would treat us like fucking shit. It's annoying. It hurts. Stop it. Please. Just stop. Just stop. That's all I ask, okay? Think about what you're doing, people. That's all I can say. It's 12 minutes in. Anyways, I'm Eva. Loves.